Welcome back to the Sanctuary, Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail and the Echoes of Vana'diel storyline. Chris Valentine here, along with Arya Stormborn, who is currently on a bio break. Sadly, Firex and Corlash could not complete the quest with us due to real-life issues. Where we left off, we had just completed Sandoria, the second walk. Prishe and Ogsal have discovered that, you know, one major hit could mean the end of their existence here in this particular echo. And Bakool Ja Ja took a nasty hit protecting Prishe. Oh, and Suriel Ja's still a fucking cunt. But anyway, let's continue on with our next quest, Northward. Until Suriel Ja makes himself known again, all we can do is wait. Feels like we're playing right into his hands. But enough of my rantings. You must be tired after all he's put you through. Why don't we return to Tuliolal for now? I'll meet you all at Bright Broom Post. And yeah, I'll meet you there as soon as I do one simple thing. And that is run across all the way to the end of this map and get the and get an orchestrion roll. Perfect. All right, off to Tuliolal. All right, Bright Bloom Post. And here we are. Prishe? After those orcs and everything else Suriel Ja threw at us, it's nice to finally get a chance to breathe, ain't it? Speaking of which, what were the two of you up to the first time we were afforded a reprieve from his scheming? Doing as any good adventurer would. Exploring. More importantly, in Yogg-Toral. We happened upon a most fascinating settlement of giants on our travels. The Yogg-Hoi, I believe they called themselves. They bear a striking resemblance to the trolls of our world. Only in appearance, mind. Trolls are a hostile sort, given to looting and plundering, and known to serve as sellswords. That wasn't all we saw, though. We traveled all over. I was hoping we'd find someone who might have seen Suriel Ja, or at the very least knew something about Electrope. I'd be surprised if you did. Electrope isn't native to Toral. It comes from the kingdom of Alexandria, inside the dome in Shak Toral.
The dome! The dome! They said we needed some sort of permit to cross the bridge leading north. If that's where Electrope comes from, do you reckon there's anyone there who could help figure out if we're really echoes?
Oblivion may be able to shed some light on things. As they've been working rather closely with the Landsguard of late, I see no reason why a request couldn't be made through the Wing of Reflection. Meaning we should go and pay them a visit, yes? Just as well. We're not going to get these two travel passes. I'm sure that God would expedite the process if we mentioned there to accompany Chris.
Why the hell not?
Wouldn't such a permit normally require some manner of rare goods in exchange? Or perhaps an exorbitant sum of gil?
Ah, right. I've heard stories about adventurers struggling to get a pass for the airships in Vanadil. I'd sooner walk if I had to pay those prices.
Sorry for the wait. The Landsguard had no trouble readying passes for the both of you. So soon? Gods, the depth of his coffers must be staggering. As for Oblivion, they're keen to learn more about you. In fact, they've asked to meet on the outskirts of Alexandria. It's a rather long way from here to the dome, though. We should stop in the Shishinewezi Springs, get our breath and shore up supplies. I'll show them the way there. All right, Shishinewezi. Here we are. Excuse me, good sir. I'm looking for my daughter. Have you seen a little Eldite girl anywhere? I see. Gods, where could she have run off to? Say, you're from the dome, aren't you? What's got you so worked up and in a hurry? Yes, I am. My name is Jasper, and it's my daughter. She's gone missing.
Try to stay calm, all right? Maybe we can help. What does she look like?
Right. Her name is Scoria. She's an Eldite like me, with long red hair. We were planning to move from Solution 9 to Tuliolal, and so we came to visit first, learn about our home to be. We were waiting to ride the Ronik, and before I knew it, she had wandered off.
I think I may have seen her a little while ago. Girls like your daughter don't seem all that common in these parts. Pretty sure she was heading somewhere to the south.
We'd better hurry and find her before something in the wilds finds her first.
You leave this to us. She'll be back and safe before you know it. Sorry to put our plans on hold after dragging you all the way out here.
We should have more than enough time before we're to meet with Oblivion. Besides, what manner of adventurers would we be to ignore a person in need? Well, let's be quick about it. I'll go with Jasper and ask around if anyone has seen Scoria. You three check to the south. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Please do be careful out there.
You heard Bakool Ja Ja. Let's get going.
There was a settlement to the south of memory serves. Perhaps someone there has seen Scoria. Let's each speak to 3 or so people, then reconvene to see what we can piece together of her whereabouts. All right, time to fly. We'll start with Anique.
A young Eldite girl? No, I haven't. Not often you hear Eldite looking to move to Tuliolal. If we can expect more in the future, I'd certainly like to get to know them.
I saw her wandering about outside of town, but only for a moment. No sooner had her eyes met than she ran off. Love to help, but I have to get back to work. I was just up north a little while ago, but I didn't see any Eldite girl wandering about. Poor thing. I hope she's not in any trouble. All right. Oxal. I think I've learned all I can from the people here. Did you discover anything of note? I heard much of the same. So we can say with certainty she passed through here not long ago. Let's continue on southward. Is Priche beating up dinosaurs?
There you are. I take it you haven't had any luck finding her either? All I found searching around here were monsters. To be honest, it felt like a waste of time at first. While I was thumping this one, though, I could have sworn I saw a kid off in the distance. I'm betting it was her. If we hurry, we might be able to catch up to her. Okay. Whoever that was I saw scurrying off can't be far. Let's go before any monsters find them.
You found her. Thank goodness.
Who are you people? The name's Priche. Your father asked us to come and find you. What are you doing out here all by yourself? He said we have to move, but I don't want to go. I want to stay in Alexandria and be a singer. I know nothing about the music in Tuliolal, and they never listen to a nobody like me who's not even from Tural. Thinking about it made me so sad. I needed to be alone to think. So I ran and I kept running, and somehow I found myself here. I'm sorry if I caused you all any trouble. No need to be sorry. You're safe, and that's all that matters. You know, you remind me of a friend of mine. Ulmia. One day I found her out near the coast with a beautiful view just like this, crying like it was the end of the world. She had been trying to join the choir, but turns out she was too nervous to sing in front of people. But this world is one big damn place. This world is one damn big place. If you spend all your time dwelling on small setbacks, you'll never be able to appreciate the bigger picture. It'd be a lie to say I know what you're going through. But what I do know is this. Giving up on singing would mean the end of the world you've been working toward. I told Ulmia the same thing, and you know what? She kept pursuing her passion for singing, and eventually joined the Tavnazian Cathedral Choir, just like she'd always dreamed. But what if they hate my songs? What if they all just laugh at me? All sorts of people live here in Tural, you know. And now there are even folks from another world mingling with the locals. It's full to bursting with diversity. Being different is what'll make your song special. And I'm sure there are people here who appreciate that. So I say, keep singing. Share your music with this big wide world. Would it be all right if I start by sharing with you?
All right, Jasper. Ah, there you are. It's so good to see you all safe. Scoria has told me everything. I don't know how I could ever repay you, but After we finish moving to Tulialal, I certainly intend to try. You have my word on that.
I hope to see you again. And I'd love to meet your friend Ulmia as well. You and me both.
When we do, we'll be certain to tell Ulmia that Prishe has another dear friend who is dying to meet her.
I can hardly wait. And I promise to keep singing, sharing my music with the world, just like you said. So you better come back. I'll have a front row seat waiting for you. Right. Of course.
We had better be on our way. Thank you again for everything.
Till we meet again, I hope.
Right. Bakool Ja Ja? Now that Scoria is safe and reunited with her father, I think it's time we make for the door. We can take the train from Shaloni Station. Prishe? Oh, Prishe? It's time to go.
Oh, sorry. Right. Let's get going.
You okay there, love?
Mm-hmm.
No, I heard a little bit of peeling.
Healing.
I don't know. Right. Bakool? What luck! Train's just arrived.
I know I said worrying about it. I know I said worrying about if we're real isn't going to get us anywhere, but... Gods, I feel like such a damn hypocrite. I can't stop thinking about what Cyril just said. I'm not scared though. I mean, it is a little scary, but more than that, it's, why does this have to be so complicated?
You really miss Ulmia, don't you?
That's probably it. Listening to Scoria sing reminded me of Ulmia and of home. It makes me wonder what everyone is up to. I can think of at least one person who's already in the midst of their next grand adventure.
Even if we are merely echoes, who is to say we cannot return to Vanadil? I've no doubt Cirilja would know a way.
And what place would I have in Vanadil when the real Prishe is already there? Just when I think I've put it out of my mind, I think of Kamlano and Elnotch. Clearly imposters, and proof we're living the same lie. Then we met Scoria. She's so excited to have us come back and see us sing, and saying we would just felt like more of that lie. There's no doubt in my mind we'll stop Cirilja, but then what? What happens to us?
Would that I had an answer for you, but I don't. No one does. Because the future is what we make of it. Once it is over, I intend to see all this world has to offer. I may be without memories, but I've not lost my adventurer's heart. Perhaps I'll even find a new calling along the way. The world is one damn big place, after all. I dare say there's something out there for the both of us.
When you're right, you're right. I guess we'll just have to find our own place to call home. But first things first, we need to go and meet with Oblivion. Damn it all!
We'd better hurry. Equinaza? Ah, you must be the one Shell told me about. I'm Kikwizana, one of the Electrope engineers. So, what was it you wanted to discuss? I see. Well, that'd take more than just memories etched into Electrope. Bakool magics are quite impressive, though. They almost seem alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Technically. Maybe. Let's just forget I said anything, alright?
Don't worry about it. We're not even sure ourselves, to be honest. The only thing we're certain of is that our bodies are made from Electrope. We were hoping you could help figure out what that means for us. We can't just sit around moping, you know.
I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'd certainly love to try. We are in your debt, sir. While you're conducting your test, would it be alright if we have a look around? There's something about unfamiliar lands that stirs an adventurer's blood, and... Wait. If we're made of Electrope, do we even have blood to stir?
Even if we don't, that's an absurd question to ask, don't you think?
Well, at least they seem to be in better spirits. Perhaps they simply find the truth comforting. If we might return to the topic at hand, yes. Oh, if we might return to the topic at hand, yes, feel free to explore as you like.
Then it's settled. The site of our next adventure will be here in the dome, and then Shaktaral. I hope I'll see you around, Chris.
And worry not, I will keep a close eye on Cliche and ensure we're not away over long. We mustn't lose sight of our true goal, after all. To defeat Sarilja and, God's willing, secure a means of persisting without his magics. And I'll stand by the both of you, every step of the way. If the two of you will follow me, I need to collect a few samples. Oh no! I forgot! I never took them to see the Valley of Tea for tacos! There's so much in Tuliola they've yet to see! So much they've yet to eat! I suppose I'll have to bring food here when they're free. A fine idea, brother. Perhaps, but it will have to wait. Let's return to Bright Bloom Post for now. All right. Bakool Ja Ja told me what happened. Well done defeating Cyrilja's echoes. We'll make certain the guard is duly prepared and should new threats arise in Yakdel. Waiting for Cyrilja to show himself is maddening. It will be worth it to finally put him to the sword. At the first sign of activity in those woods, you can be certain the Lands Guard will contact you. Till next time, take care. Meanwhile, back in Juneau. Or, meanwhile, somewhere in the Rift. How much longer must I wait for this vessel you promised me? My apologies, Dawn Servant. It is no simple matter to fashion a vessel befitting one of your majesty. But soon, very soon, preparations will be complete. How many times have I explained this to that insufferable oaf? I thought him a kindred spirit from across the rift, but his impulsiveness is beginning to test my patience. At least that adventurer, for their part, continues to exceed my expectations. Once I find the echo that proves his match, everything else will fall into place. He did well to stand against the ancients, but against the gods, not a chance. His companions will need to be dealt with as well. Prishe will be simple enough, but the other one, Ogsal, was it? I thought he was nothing more than the middling amalgamation of memories. That he continues to survive defies all reason. Such a man of such resilience and Vanadil would have to be... No, it couldn't be. If I'm right about this, then... no matter. Thankfully, I am not without my contingencies. We deserve better. We will have better. Only blessed siblings, possessed of resolve and reason, are fit to rule. Bakool Ja Ja was little more than a witless brute before, but clearly his companions have stirred something within him. Perhaps he is not without value after all. The memories abiding within Juno stir once more. Perhaps the adventurers there have new knowledge to share with you. Well, all I know is that this storyline is coming to a head, but we won't know until the third and final part of the Echoes of Vana'diel quest line. For now, though, that's going to conclude this episode of The Sanctuary. Thank you all for watching. We hope you all enjoyed the show. If you're watching on Twitch and you like the live stream and want to see more, click the follow button and turn on notifications so you're well informed. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more. Click here to watch the full Dawntrail playlist, and click here to watch the next episode when it comes out. Until then, we'll see you next time.